Hello and welcome to the Lough Shore News. This special report comes from the picturesque Ardboe on the shores of Lough Neagh, where the unprecedented rainfall has left the loch at a record high level. We are currently at the home of Mrs Flood, who has kindly agreed to give us an interview. Mrs Flood, there's certainly no shortage of water around here.
God, daughter, there's plenty of water around here and it's cold today. I'm glad you took your blanket with you. Where are you from yourself?
I'm from a place called Ballinascreen, away up in the mountains.
Oh, I remember this time last year, you had no water, you couldn't get water. God, we could give you plenty of water here.
Mrs Flood, have you ever seen the water at this level before?
Never, no. I never seen the water at that level before in all my life. And I have lived here nearly all my life. Well, all my married life anyway.
And approximately how long is that?
God, no, what year were we? My memory's not the best, no. Well, we'll put it like this, Pat. I would say the year we were married, your arse wasn't the size of a short button, no.
Well, that's not today or yesterday. It must be quite frightening for you and your husband to live along the Lough Shore in these conditions.
Oh, my husband's not here any longer, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise he had passed away.
Oh, no. Unfortunately, he hasn't passed away, no. He ran away with the milkman 4 years ago, and I haven't seen the bastard since. Although I never trusted him this long time. I didn't trust him, to tell you the truth, from I seen him winking and smiling at one of the neighbours' sheep one day. I never trusted him.
How is this high water affecting you?
Well, as you can see, I have 6 hens and 3 ducks, and I love the free-range eggs. The free-range eggs very good for you know, especially you men folk out there. Free-range eggs would put a lead in your pencil. Even you had nobody to write till. I love them, and so I went down one morning to lift me eggs, and God, the water had riz overnight, maybe about 11 inches of water in the hen house, and the hens were sitting as high up on the roost. Now the ducks were loving it, but the hens were sitting as high up on the roost, frightened and scared. The last time I seen them hens scared like that there, I'd got them a new cock.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm not from a farming background. Would hens be scared of a new cock?
Oh, daughter, any hen scared of a new cock at the start till they get used to it.
And what safety precautions are you taking for your hens?
Well, there's a wee lady up the road at the minute. I know she won't mind me mentioning her name. She's good at sewing with needle and thread. A wee girl called Rose Daly, and she's knitting them 6 life jackets at the minute. 6 wee life jackets,
What do you think's causing all this rain? Do you think it's global warming?
Oh, not at all. Nothing to do with it. No, that's what they're telling us on television. I'll tell you what's causing all this rain. It's these rockets are putting up into the sky, to space, into the moon and places like that. And one of these rockets, you see, has lost its direction, and they've driven into the ozone layer, and they've busted it. They've left a hole in it. And till they get that hole patched, we're going to have wet weather.
Well, do you think that this high water has any advantages?
Well, it has to me here now, my house that I'm living in, thank God, all right. But no, it has no advantage to any creator or farmer that's lost in stock that's been flooded out. But here on the Lough Shore it has, because I went down one morning there to lift the eggs, and I got this big trout in the hen house.
You caught a trout?
Big. Well, it wasn't that big, 8 or 9 pound weight, and it was delicious.
Did you kill it, Mrs Flood?
Well, daughter, I had to kill it. The bastard was eating the eggs.
Are you getting any help from your council?
No help at all. Well, they did come out and they offered sandbags, but the council has no money, you know, the council no money. The only help I'm getting from round here is from a neighbouring man, Frankie O'Donnell. Well, Frankie would fancy me anyway, you see. But Frankie's not that healthy at the minute. He's not fit to do heavy work. Frankie hasn't a good heart, and he got stints in there before Christmas. I don't think the stints is working. Now, as far as the council's concerned, no help. The council has no money. The council, I don't expect them to help me. Well, how would they have money with a flag protesting? They're giving grants to bonfires, and they're running up and down to Dublin, whatever they're going down there for, I don't know. And them boys, I can tell you, is not eating out of a lunchbox. Now, round here, for example, they haven't even money to fix the holes in the road. No, they have no money to do that. But now, to be fair to our council, what they are doing, they're sending a boy out with a bucket of yellow paint, and he's painting round the holes that you won't drive into them.
Mrs Flood, before we finish this interview, is there anything you'd like to say to your local council?
No, is there any? Well, I'd just like to say just the one thing. Fuck yous and your hosepipe ban.
Okay, Mrs Flood, we're going to have to leave it there. We need to cut to the news. Thank you.